first day. How's it going? Getting back on the road here. Just leaving our truck stop that we stayed the night at in Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. We have just under 4 hours to get to Calgary. And we have just under 4 hours of driving left. So we're just gonna be a giving her. I just filmed that video about the cameras facing me in my truck. I'm not sure what your response was yet. I'm thinking you guys are gonna agree with me, but I guess we'll find out. I'm a little anxious to find out what you're thinking. I'll be releasing that in just a little bit. I want to touch on it a little bit in the vlog here as well. I'm against it, 100%, and like fiercely against it. I said in my video that if there was ever a camera put inside my truck that was facing me, or an audio device inside my truck listening to me, I would quit. I know I was being dramatic, but there's truth to it. It's an invasion of privacy, in my opinion.
Continue 377 kilometers on 1.
Especially a camera. I don't want people being able to see what I'm doing while I'm inside the truck. I also don't trust them when they say, or I'm skeptical, when they say, oh, well, we're only gonna look at the footage if there was an accident or a heartbreaking event that we need to check out what's going on. We want to know if our drivers are on their phone while they're driving. So you want to babysit us is what you want to do. You want to look over our shoulder every day, and I understand there's drivers out there that need that, unfortunately, but those drivers need to be fired and pushed out of the industry. But I also understand that we have a driver shortage, so we can't just push people out of the industry just because they're idiots. Pardon my French there. Just because they're not very cool people. So some employers are left with a dilemma. Some of them don't have any other option but to keep hiring the bottom of the barrel because they want to grow so fast. In my opinion, I think greed has a little bit to do with that, because there's no reason to want to grow your company past the point where there isn't competent employees to run it for you. You know? If there's no workers, I'm sorry, that's just as big as you can get. But my opinion's only here. If you want to hear my full opinions, go check out the video. It's called camera facing me in my truck, I'd quit. And that's a big statement for me because I love where I'm at. I love this company. A great bunch of people. It's like a big family. And so me saying that if they put a camera in here that I'd quit is a huge thing for me, because I would hate to leave. But that's how much, or that's how I feel about these cameras that companies are putting in the trucks. I think it's wrong. It's an invasion of privacy. It shows me that I'm not trusted, and I don't trust the people who are in control of them back home. And I'm not sure I trust the ability for them not to be hacked, even if all of your employees are 5-star stand-up great people. How do I know my camera's not going to be hacked and someone's going to listen in on my banking information while I'm talking to my bank, or listen into a private discussion with my wife, or watch me while I'm changing? It's really windy out here today. Wow. I have a feeling that it's going to be a good day, though. I got one of those feelings again. Why is this guy just passed me? Now you're slowing down. Okay, then. Okay. You don't got enough horses in there to keep up with this wind, or what? Or are you going to speed up as soon as I'm beside you? Oh, do I know you? Hello. Those clouds look pretty ominous over there. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of a wet day. You guys see the rainbow in that last shot though? A rainbow to every day. Wait, that's not the saying. I think the saying is there's a silver lining to every day. Look at these guys. I feel bad for them sometimes. They have like nowhere to park. Except for right there. Well, I guess we'll see what's in store for us. Calgary looks like it's going to be in some pretty bad weather. My truck is singing. There's a little defect, Western Star. When there's a crosswind coming from the passenger side, the visor catches the air just right so that it screams at you. Whoever designed this needs to sit in this truck for the next 2 hours while I listen to it sing its song. I think they should listen to it too, because I don't have a choice. That's the visor, yeah. Catching the air just right. Whoops! Design flaw. There's downtown Calgary over there. I'm just turning left onto Deerfoot Trail.
Then take ramp ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. What are you talking about here, Mandy?
Take ramp to 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can I fit between these tracks? Oh my, this isn't very good at all. What a dumb system they got here. My truck doesn't really fit between these tracks and the tracks behind me. Now, what am I gonna do if a train comes on both tracks at the same time? Okay, so we're gonna go to Esso, which is nearby the Barlow Trail Flying J there, where the hotel is and everything. Grab some fuel there and see if I can find a parking spot. My customer, or my shipper, where I'm picking up my next load, goes home at 2 o'clock. That's in 3 minutes. So naturally, they're not gonna wait around an extra 20 minutes to load me. So I've got to come back there at 8 a.m. in the morning. So I have all day today just to, you know, sit around, hurry up and wait,
Drive
you know.
2.6 kilometers, then take exit 251 on right to Pecan Trail East.
All right, here we go. Why are you going so slow in the center lane, my friend? I'm not even doing the speed limit and I'm passing you in the slow lane. I'm just gonna fuel up today so I don't gotta do that tomorrow. This is actually a very nice Esso. Wow. I'm gonna find a parking spot. I think I'm gonna have a nap.
Highlighted route.
I'm gonna have a nap, Mandy, all right? Stop yelling at me. Oh, there we go, here we go. Oh, I hope there's parking for me over there. Hey, it looks pretty full here. I might have to go over to the Flying J. So these are the DEF pumps at the pumps here in Canada. I believe Petro-Canada has the same things. This is a heated insulated pump that is specifically just for DEF. The fuel pumps are back there. That's the DEF. It's inside there. Here, I'll show you. Also inside. You see, and then it stays warm. Then it doesn't freeze in the cold Canadian winter. Well, there's definitely no room for us here to park. What is with all... certain drivers, certain people seem to want to wear sandals all year round. Is that comfortable? Like, it's got to be cold on the feet, right? Sandals. Is that just because they don't want to tie their shoes? Maybe they don't know how to tie their shoes? Always wearing sandals. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go down the road around the corner to the Flying J. There's a small Flying J that I saw. It should be quieter than any of these big ones. No room for me at the inn here, but at least we got our fuel, right? Go back to Barlow and head a little further south, I believe down to 72nd Street. And it's walk time. Got the sun right behind me. There we go. Oh. Okay, whatever. Can't get a very good shot here, but walk time. We're gonna walk down 72nd Street here. I believe all the way up to 51st Street, is it? Going north up to 50th Avenue, or we're on the avenue now, and come back around. See how far that takes us. One thing that really bothers me about a lot of industrial zones where the truck stops are, no sidewalks. You can tell that people do use these grass areas to walk quite a bit because there's a path worn into it on this side and that side of the road. I wonder why that is. I noticed that across Canada quite a bit. I noticed that in southern Ontario as well. That you could tell that there was a lot of pedestrian traffic, or a decent amount, but they wouldn't put in sidewalks. I guess it's too expensive for the area. I guess it wouldn't get used enough. Maybe they think that in these areas people don't walk really, which is probably got some truth to it. You know, usually people come to these areas to work and then they go home and go for a walk in their residential areas in the evening. So I guess, I don't know, a nice little thought. I don't know, I'd like it. That's because I'm always in these areas going for walks. Further down the street here in a newer industrial area, see all these buildings are brand new. All these empty fields are going to be big industrial buildings like that, warehouses and whatnot. In the new neighborhoods, sidewalks. Look at this. It's 2017, we got sidewalks now. Right on. Lost our sidewalk again, but we're almost done now. We're staying at the Shell here. It'll be about 7 kilometers, 5 miles. A little bit out of sequence here, but I'm just sitting here by the campfire, editing the vlog, trying to keep my computer safe from the flames. We've got the weasel right over here, supervising. So today's vlog was rather short. It was a very short day. I was expecting to get a reload out of Calgary today and head back home. Turns out they had nothing for me. It's kind of frustrating because when they sent me to Calgary, I could have gone past home and stayed home for a night, right? And then gone to Calgary, delivered Friday, tomorrow. And then I could have been home for a night in between instead of staying in the truck the whole time, right? But they're like, no, we need you in Calgary for Thursday for the reload. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll go there, deliver Thursday morning as early as I can, be there for the reload, and I'll be home Friday night, right? What do you know? I get there Thursday, unload, and I'm like, hey, I'm ready for the reload. They're like, oh, it's tomorrow. So you're saying I could have gone home for a night? Well, whatever. I guess something happened. I don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes. Something probably fell through. Whatever, I forgive them. But this is being filmed a little bit in the future, obviously. We're enjoying the campsite here. So I was budgeting for a little bit more footage today when I stopped filming. So apologize that I sort of was lacking. I really thought I was coming back home that day. But anyways, so I'll end the vlog here with this as I'm editing it. There's going to be links that pop up around the screen here right near the end of the video. It's going to take you to past vlogs of mine if you want to go check out what I was doing on this day in the past. Also, there's going to be a link to a Patreon thing that's going to pop up there. These videos are filmed a week in advance. That's why I can speak to you from the future like this. So if you want to view my content earlier, you can become a patron down below. Click the link. It explains itself down there. There's also prize giveaways for the patrons and whatnot, and anything cool that happens usually happens over there on that page. And you're sort of ahead of the loop because they already know this is going on. They've already seen this video days before you. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. Anyways, click any of the links around the screen there. It'll take you to more of my content, and I'll see you tomorrow.